Hey, what's going on YouTube? I wanted to take a moment to introduce the features of the Antics Halo Nest. A new design from Antics that'll be coming out shortly. Not only does the Antics Halo Nest change color from this beautiful green to this awesome neon yellow, but it also has some features that some of our other products may not have. One is the ability to put them in different designs. Unlike the traditional method of lining them up, you can put them in squares. Each and every time you want to move, there's a connector that you could take out and pop back in to make sure that it's exactly how you want it in your nest. All of the extensions that we have previously for the Vortex Nest also applies for the Halo Nest. If we can move over to our new colony of Camponotus floridanus, we can see that the three-way connector for the tubes are still in play. Not only do we have a three-way connector for them, but we also have the extra port for more water. If you look closer, they like putting their trash in this one over here, so having a clean water supply is definitely a good idea. Moving into the nest, we can take a look at our new colony and see that they're exactly where we imagined they would be, on top of one of the moisture ports in the middle of the nest. The nest was designed with decent sized chambers for a new colony that lets them feel safe, secure, and migrate towards more chambers when they're ready for it. Another cool feature, as we can see here, is we have a heat cord port in the back. Now, not only can you run it through a single nest, but you can run a heat cord through every single nest and wrap it around. This will give you the opportunity to distribute your heat evenly and make sure that all of your nests are at the same temperature for your colonies to feel content, warm, and for the brood to grow like crazy. Underneath the Halo Nest are the water dishes, or the water basins. This is where you're going to be putting your water for it to evaporate and eventually float up into the nest for moisture. Unlike the Vortex Nest, we don't have a separate block, so when you want to refill it, you can take a syringe or even take it out like we have it here and refill it. We found that filling it a quarter of a way full lasts up to a month and a half to 2 months. And it's awesome that you don't have to change it that much, but when you do, you can simply lift up the nest and reapply. As we've said, the ports all connect to the Vortex Nests as well, but there are some special ports that we have exclusively for the Halo Nest. These are the Halo Nest connectors. Small blue rubber tubes that allow you to connect the nest any way you want to. For example, let's change it up. After making the Vortex Nest 2.0, we received a lot of feedback that people were very creative, and they ended up taking the design how we imagined it and doing all sorts of extraordinary things with it. So with that in mind, we wanted to make sure that there was more mobility for how you can put the nest together and expand it when the time comes. As you would imagine, everything fits with the Outworld as well, and the starter kits for the Antics Halo Nest may come with 2 nests in one for every starter kit to make sure that not only you have one, but when they outgrow it, you can plop on a second. Lastly, they will also come with the standard Antics plugs that you've seen, and extenders as well when the starter kit finally comes to the open. If you guys have any questions about these nests, or have any comments, or just want to say what you think of them, please go ahead, comment below. And as we've said, happy Halo ant keeping. Not related to the Xbox. Well, I guess it could be. It might be. See you later.